files. Number 3, Marcarius Lee. Marcarius is from Southaven, Mississippi, and is a graduate of DeSoto Central High School. Number 3, Marcarius Lee. Number 10, Keegan Westbrook. Keegan is from Olive Branch, Mississippi, and is a graduate of Evangelical Christian School. Number 10, Keegan Westbrook. Number 13, Matt Pickering. Mac is from Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and is a graduate of Oak Grove High School. Number 13, Matt Pickering. Number 16, Tyler Lance. Tyler is from Meridian, Mississippi, and is a graduate of West Lauderhill High School. Number 16, Tyler Lance. Number 18, Briar Russell. Briar is from Sumrall, Mississippi, and is a graduate of Sumrall High School. Number 18, Briar Russell. Number 21, Jackson Bridges. Jackson is from Tupelo, Mississippi, and is a graduate of Tupelo High School. Number 21, Jackson Bridges. Number 24, Houston Parker. Houston is from Saltillo, Mississippi, and is a graduate of Saltillo High School. Number 24, Houston Parker. Number 27, Luke Wallner. Luke is from Forest Lake, Minnesota, and is a graduate of Forest Lake High School. Number 27, Luke Wallner. And number 33, David Dunn. David is from Linden, Alabama, and is a graduate of Marengo Academy. Number 33, David Dunn. Congratulations to our sophomore class of 2019. We wish you the best in all of your future endeavors. And as always, go Eagles!
The power of local. It's real. You know it because you live it. You feel it in your Mississippi communities. A renewal of energy, a resurgence. The power of local builds one small step at a time, like tiny drops of rain that splash together, one after another, to form a mighty river.
Look at this place. Isn't it amazing? This is what happens when people work together across communities and across the state of Mississippi to make something amazing happen.
Economic development makes communities thrive. We keep money local. We reinvest in the men and women who make our communities strong. Through them, we succeed. Through us, they prosper. Friends, neighbors, partners.
History's been made over the last 130 years, but there's more to come. We're just now gaining the momentum that will write the rest of the story that will become the next generation's destiny.
For all our growth, all of our success, we still have so much to look forward to. Our next 130 years are going to be amazing.
Citizens, through Jeff representing them, has probably been what I've considered evolved into the gold standard I use to judge every other bank I've dealt with for the last 17 years.
We started banking with Citizens National Bank in 1970. They've always been consistent. They're always there when we need them, and they've always been willing to teach us and help us as we try to grow our business and understand the banking industry.
A ton of banks out here in the world, and Jeff King and company through the Jackson division, basically anytime I needed a loan, he would drive it up here to me. I mean, I've got bankers here in Yazoo City that never have darkened my door. I mean, why would you want to go anywhere else? Citizens, through Jeff representing them, has probably been what I've considered evolved into the gold standard I use to judge every other bank I've dealt with for the last 17 years.
Started banking with Citizens National Bank in 1970. They've always been consistent. They're always there when we need them, and they've always been willing to teach us and help us as we try to grow our business and understand the banking industry.
A ton of banks out here in the world, and Jeff King and company through the Jackson division, basically anytime I needed a loan, he would drive it up here to me. I mean, I've got bankers here in Yazoo City that never have darkened my door. I mean, why would you want to go anywhere else?
And we are back here for Game 2 of the doubleheader between Meridian Community College Eagles and the East Central Community College Warriors. Up to bat for the Warriors, leading off Ryan Cupid. First pitch swinging, hits it right to Tyler Lance. Tyler throws over first for out number 1. One pitch, 1 out. Austin Huggins on the mound here in Game 2 for the Eagles. Austin Huggins getting his third start of the year, 2-2 record, 4.24 ERA. 19 strikeouts, 9 walks on the season. Anderson Shelley stepping up to the plate for the Warriors. First pitch, a little bit outside for ball 1. Anderson Shelley was 1 for 1 with a walk in Game 1. Eagles won Game 1. Eagles won Game 1 11-4. Austin's second pitch in the dirt for ball 2. 2-0 count. Here just getting started with Game 2 of our broadcast. If you're just joining us for the first time, due to copyright laws, we are not allowed to play music over our broadcast. So if you hear some muted times, I do apologize for any inconvenience. 2-0 count. Make that a 3-0 count. 3-0 count here. Just getting started, top of the first inning, 1 out. And the pitch, that one's taken right down the middle for strike 1. Again, Austin Huggins is on the mound here in Game 2 for the Eagles. Luke Wallner got the start in Game 1, pitched a wonderful game for the Eagles. 5 innings of that one paints the outside corner for strike 2. Pitched 5 innings of 4-hit ball. Only allowed 1 run, went the entire ball game in a run rule shortened ball game, what the Eagles needed. That one is chopped, and that one is going to roll foul. It will remain a full count. Eagles pitching staff has battled some injuries this year, just had some unfortunate breaks, and definitely needed that long outing there from Luke Wallner to save the bullpen. It was a great effort from Luke. Anderson Shelley steps back up to the plate. Shelley playing second base here for the Warriors in Game 2. That start time, 6:31. And that was hit up the middle. Matt Pickering ranges over and just out of his reach, and that will give the Warriors their first base hit of the day and their first runner of the game. Now coming up to bat, George Fareed.
Number 16, George Fareed.
Fareed steps up to the plate. Fareed was 1 for 3 in Game 1. Throw over to first, not in time. Fareed steps up to the plate. No balls, no strikes. First pitch in the dirt for ball 1. One-0 count. George Fareed at plate. Throw over to first. Throw gets away from Gene Torres. Might have a chance at second. Throw down to second. Is not in time. And runner advances to second. And again, we are here tonight at Baseball After Hours, business event that is sponsored by Citizens National Bank. We thank Citizens National Bank for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. Great turnout here at Skaggs Field. Still a great crowd here. A beautiful springtime evening. Feels more like a summer night. Got up to about 87 degrees today. Still about 80, I believe, the last time I checked. Sun is slowly but surely starting to set here on Skaggs Field as the semester winds down and the season winds down. Depending upon how playoff seedings go, this might be our last home series of the season. We're hoping not. Hoping to host a playoff series next week, next Thursday and Friday. And the pitch, swing and a miss for strike one. Please follow Meridian Community College Athletics on Facebook and Twitter for all updates, stats, game stories. Also, check out our website, mcceagles.com. Please follow us on Twitter and Facebook. We'd love to get our follow count up some on there. Had a great following this season. Swing and a miss for strike two. In addition, we will post information on when we know where we might be traveling in the playoffs or hopefully hosting in the playoffs. We'll certainly keep you updated on Twitter and Facebook there. 1-2 count to Fareed. And the pitch, swing and a miss for strike three. Austin Huggins with the strikeout for out number two. Now coming up to bat, Ken Scott.
Number 2, Ken Scott.
Scott was 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts in the first game, but don't let that fool you. Ken Scott came into the game batting .427 with 7 homers and 28 RBIs. Leading hitter on this Warrior team. Austin checks his runner at second, and the pitch, that one is fouled off for strike one. After this pitch, if the inning is still going, we'll get you the Eagles' defensive positioning. And he takes that one low for ball one. 1-1 count. In left is Banks Tolley, center fielder Marcarius Lee, right field Keegan Westbrook, third baseman Hootie Parker, shortstop Mac Pickering, second base Tyler Lance, first baseman Gene Torres, and behind the plate Donovan Shows, and on the mound Austin Huggins. 1-1 pitch is high for ball two. 2-1 count. 2-1 count, 2 away. Top of the first inning. Austin trying to work his way out of a runner in scoring position here. Oh, wow. Something must have been wrong with it. From up here, it looks mighty good. That's a 3-1 count. Maybe it was a little bit outside. And the pitch. That one's taken right down the middle for strike two. 3-2 count. Full count with 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Three-two pitch. That is hit into right field. Keegan Westbrook on his horse, and he gets to it. 1 hit, no runs, 1 runner left on base. Heading to the bottom of the first, Eagles and Warriors tied 0-0.
Move forward with your education today with hands-on workforce training, 2-year degrees, and direct university transfers. Meridian Community College has something for everyone. Affordable tuition and one of the highest graduation rates in the state. We help turn decision-making into forward thinking because those who move forward never get left behind. Register today. MCC, moving you forward.
And we head to the bottom of the first inning here. Marcarius Lee steps up to the plate for the Eagles. Tanner Knight on the mound for the Warriors. Knight is 4-4 on the season with a 3.25 ERA. First pitch swinging. Marcarius Lee hits on the ground to second. Throw over to first is in time for out number 1. Now coming up to bat, Mac Pickering. And Mac steps up to the plate. Mac scored a run in game 1. Again, Tanner Knight on the mound for Warriors. First pitch, ball 1. One 0 count to Mac. Takes that one low and inside for ball 2. 2-0 count. This will be a 7-inning ball game here. This is the second game of the doubleheader. Low and inside for ball 3. 3-0 count. All MAC JC contest. 9 innings first one, 7 innings second one. That was taken down the middle for strike 1. Eagles only played 5 innings in the first one though due to a run rule win. And Mac takes that one for strike 2. Full count. Full count here, bottom of the first inning. And the payoff pitch to Mac is grounded just foul down the first baseline. We'll do it all over again here. Mac steps back in there for the payoff pitch. Knight shakes his catcher off, and the pitch taken outside for ball 4. Good at bat there from Mac Pickering. Now coming up to bat, Hootie Parker. And Hootie Parker step up to the plate. Hootie went 2 for 2 in game 1 with 2 RBIs. Mac gets his lead at first, not a huge lead. But he goes on the pitch, a hit and run situation there, fouled off for strike 1. A 1 count to Hootie. MCC softball update. Lost game 1, 11-10. Trailing in game 2, 9-0 in the second inning. Oh, 1 pitch coming up to Hootie. Taken high for ball 1. 1-1 count. Just a beautiful day here at Skaggs Field. Beautiful day at MCC. Last day of April means tomorrow is going to be May. The year has flown past. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Graduation coming up on May the 3rd, Friday, May the 3rd for MCC. This semester is winding down. But for those of you wanting to take summer classes, you can check out our list of classes at meridiancc.edu. Come in, talk to one of our advisors, get signed up and register for classes for this upcoming summer, or go on and register for the upcoming fall. 1-2 count. And Hootie takes that one, and the umpire calls it strike 3. I disagree up here, but his is the only opinion that matters for out number 2. Now coming up to bat, Case Garner. And Case Garner stepping up to the plate. Case was 2 for 3 in game 1. Throw over to first, not in time. Case went 2 for 3 in game 1, had 4 RBIs, scored a pair of runs. Matt gets his lead at first. And the pitch taken high, ball 1, 1-0 count. One 0 count, 2 outs, bottom of the first inning, tied 0-0 here at Skaggs Field. And that one is hit off his knuckles between short and third, and that will be a base hit for Case Garner. That'll give the Eagles runners on first and second with 2 outs. Now coming up to bat, catcher Donovan Shouse. And Donovan Shouse is going to step up to the plate here with a runner in scoring position. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Bottom of the first inning, tied 0-0 here at Skaggs Field. Both runners getting a good sized lead. First pitch low and inside for ball 1. 1-0 count. No count, Donovan Shouse. Donovan went 0 for 3 in game 1, did score a run. And fouls that one off, strike 1. Second baseman playing out on the edge of the outfield grass. Shortstop playing shaded towards the middle of the infield, shaded towards second base. Third baseman playing a good bit off the line. That one's a foot outside for ball 2. 2-1 count. Two-one count. 2 outs. Bottom of the first inning. And that is hit deep to center field. Center fielder racing back, and he is under it at the warning track for out number 3. Donovan Shouse gave that one a ride. Came up just a little bit short. 1 hit, 2 runners left on base, no runs. Heading to the top of the second, Eagles and Warriors tied 0-0.
Move forward with your education today with hands-on workforce training, 2-year degrees, and direct university transfers. Meridian Community College has something for everyone. Affordable tuition and one of the highest graduation rates in the state. We help turn decision-making into forward thinking because those who move forward never get left behind. Register today. MCC, moving you forward.
And we head back here to the top of the second inning, tied 0-0. Alex Hay at the plate. Alex Hay went 0 for 2 in game 1. Ball 2, 2-0 count. Count. Swing and a miss. Swing and foul back for strike 1. 2-1 is now our count. Alex Hay at the plate for the Warriors. Ooh, must have been a little bit outside. That was a strike in game 1. There's now a 3-1 count. And that is ripped out to right field. Keegan Westbrook got to it in time for out number 1. Good play there by Keegan Westbrook to record the out. Now coming up to bat, Dakota Kennedy. Kennedy up to the plate here. First pitch paints the inside corner for strike 1. 0-1 count. That one goes right across the plate for strike 2. 0-2 count. And that's a chopper down the third base line. Hootie Parker gets it in foul territory, and it will remain an 0-2 count. That one's high for ball 1. 1-2 count. That was chopped up the middle, and that is going to be a base hit there for Kennedy. That'll give the Warriors a runner on first. Now coming up to bat, number 5, Eli Harrison. That one's a little bit low and inside for ball 1. Throw over to first, not in time. And it's now a 1-0 count. That one paints the inside corner for strike 1. 1-1 count. One count. 1 out. Top of the second inning. Nothing is the score. Warriors have a runner on first with 1 out. Throw over to first. Ooh, good pickoff move there. Not in time. And a throw over to first gets away from Gene Torres, and that will advance the runner to second. And the 1-1 pitch paints the outside corner for strike 2. Good pitch there from Austin Huggins to get ahead in the count. Infielders for MCC looked like they were playing a bunt there. 1-2 count with one away. And the pitch, swing and a miss for strike three. Austin Huggins blows some heat right there past him for out number 2. Now coming up to bat, number 25, Evan Keith.
Number 25, Evan Keith.
Keith entered the day batting .237 with 2 homers and 5 RBIs. Had a good game in game 1, drove in a run. Kennedy at second, not getting much of a lead right now. And batter steps out of the box, so we will take the break to ask you to please make sure you follow us on Facebook and Twitter, Meridian Community College Athletics. Updates, game stories, stats, content. That one is fouled off for strike number 1. Again, as the season's winding down to an end, most other sports are winding down as well. MCC women's tennis will play in the national championship next week out in Texas. That one is going to be a base hit. We might have a play at the plate. Banks Tolley throws it into third base, and that will allow the Warriors to take an early lead. That will give the Warriors a 1-0 lead here in the second inning. Evan Keith doing just like he did in the second inning of the first game, driving in a run for the Warriors. Now coming up to bat, Roper Ball. Roper Ball steps up to the plate. That's a ground ball to Mac Pickering. Mac throws over to second base, goes the short route for out number 3. 1 run on 2 hits. Nobody left on base. 1 runner left on base. Heading to the bottom of the second, Eagles trail 1-0.
Citizens, through Jeff representing them, has probably been what I've considered evolved into the gold standard I use to judge every other bank I've dealt with for the last 17 years.
We started banking with Citizens National Bank in 1970. They've always been consistent. They're always there when we need them, and they've always been willing to teach us and help us as we try to grow our business and understand the banking industry.
A ton of banks out here in the world, and Jeff King and company through the Jackson division, basically anytime I needed a loan, he would drive it up here to me. I mean, I've got bankers here in Yazoo City that never have darkened my door. I mean, why would you want to go anywhere else?
And we'll welcome you back to the bottom of the second inning. Keegan Westbrook to lead things off here for the Eagles. First pitch a little bit outside for ball 1. One 0 pitch to Keegan. Taking low for ball 2. 2-0 is now our count. Keegan was 0 for 2 with a walk in game 1. Count, and the pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. Keegan swung at one right there that probably was ball 3. A little bit low there. But it's now a 2-1 count. And that one is chopped foul down the third base line for strike 2. And we do thank you for tuning in tonight on MCCEagles.com. Next broadcast, we hope we will have another broadcast next week on Thursday and Friday if we get to host a playoff series. We will keep you updated on that on Facebook and Twitter and MCCEagles.com. And Keegan fouls another one down the third baseline, and it will remain a 2-2 count. If we do host a playoff series next week, it will be a Thursday-Friday setup, most likely a single game on Thursday with a possible doubleheader for Friday. It will be a best 2 out of 3 series. And if we're on the road, same situation. And that one's a little bit outside. It is now a full count to Keegan Westbrook. Payoff pitch up coming here from Tanner Knight. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. One away here in the bottom of the second. Now coming up to bat, Gene Torres. And Gene Torres steps up to the plate. Gene was 1 for 2 in game 1 with a couple RBIs. First pitch taken outside for ball 1. 1-0 count. Gene also got a rally started for the Eagles in the second inning of game 1 when he was hit by a pitch. Ended up coming in to score the Eagles' first run of the game. Swing and a miss, an off-speed pitch for strike 1. Unlike in Game 1, there is not much of a breeze. Game 1, the wind was blowing out to left. Here in Game 2, the flag is barely moving. Maybe blowing out a little bit towards your left. Not much at all, though. And temperature's starting to cool off a little bit. 80 degrees as we head into the 7 o'clock hour here. Sun is setting on what has been a great day here at Meridian Community College. Gene takes that one low for ball 3. 3-1 count. And the only way to make it a little bit of a better day is for the Eagles to get the win here in Game 2, finish out the sweep, as we move into our final series of the regular season against Colin on Friday. 3-1 count to Gene Torres. And Gene fouls that one down the third base line, and Coach Adam Chamblee thinks better of trying to field it. It is now a full count. Gene entered the day batting .294 on the season, 3 homers, 23 RBIs. Knight shaking off his catcher. Might be going with a breaking pitch here. Gene steps out. And the payoff pitch to Torres. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 away in the bottom of the second inning. Now coming up to bat, Banks Tolley. And Banks steps up to the plate. First pitch. Gets away from the catcher and it is ball 1. And grounder right through the hole over there. That's a base hit for Banks Tolley. Good to see Banks out there getting base hits. They give the Eagles a runner on first with 2 away. Now coming up to bat, Tyler Lance. And Tyler squares around the bunt, misses on the bunt, throw down to second is in time for out number 3. Thanks, Tyler, throwing out, trying to steal second, and we head to the top of the third with the Warriors with a 1-0 lead over the Meridian Community College Eagles.
At Meridian Community College, we believe in teachers, we believe in education, we believe in community, and we believe in results. Teachers provide the education that can change a community, resulting in a better future for all of us. Research clearly shows that no single action improves educational outcomes more than ensuring there is a great teacher in every classroom. That's why Meridian Community College supports the Golden Apple Awards, our wonderful area teachers, and those recognized through this program.
And we head to the top of the third inning. Ryan Cupid stepping up to the plate for the Warriors. First pitch hit to Gene Torres over at first. Gene backhands it, races over to first for out number 1. Good play there from Gene for a quick out. Now coming up to bat, Anderson Shelley.
Number 17, Anderson Shelley.
Anderson Shelley steps up to the plate. First pitch is taken for strike 1. Austin Huggins continues to be on the mound for the Eagles here. And that one gets away from Donovan Shells, and it will be ball 1. 1-1 count. Anderson Shelley has a base hit here in this game. 1 for 1 on the here in game 2. That one's hit up the middle. Tyler Lance backhands it. Going to be a tough play. What a play and what a scoop by Gene Torres. Great play there by Tyler Lance. Even better scoop over there at first from Gene the Glove Torres. Gene Torres with one of the better plays and better picks right there that you will see at this level of baseball. Now coming up to bat, George Fareed. That's 2 away here in the top of the third inning. First pitch to Fareed is a little bit high and inside for ball 1. That one's fouled off for strike 1. 1-1 count. One is the count to Fareed. Fareed 0 for 1 here in game 2. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. And the 1-2 pitch, hit on the ground to Hootie Parker. Hootie scoops it up, throws over to first in time for out number 3. No hits, no runs, nobody left on base. Heading to the bottom of the third inning, Eagles trail 1-0.
Top of the third inning.
As I consider my own education, I'm not certain which came first, that I grew to love the teachers who taught my favorite subjects, or if I grew to love the subjects taught by my favorite teachers. Regardless, the ideas are inseparable. I'm forever grateful for educators who invested into me lessons that would last a lifetime.
The only consistent factor in
And Tyler Lance steps back up to the plate. Tyler was at the plate when Banks got thrown out, trying to steal second in the bottom of the second. First pitch swing and a fouled off for strike number one. Again, we would like to remind you that tonight's broadcast is sponsored by Citizens National Bank. Citizens National Bank and Meridian Community College teamed up to host baseball after hours tonight, which we've had a great turnout. Citizens National Bank, we appreciate your sponsorship in tonight's broadcast. That one's fouled off for strike number two. In the first game, Citizens National Bank CEO Archie McDonald threw out the first pitch. Here in the second game, Citizens National Bank President Hampton Thames threw out the ceremonial first pitch as well. 0-2 count to Tyler. Knight shaking off a couple of pitches here. And 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss for strike number three. By my count, that is now strikeout number 4 for Tanner Knight. Now coming to bat, Marcarius Lee. Marcarius steps up to the plate, grounded out to second base to start the game. Takes the first pitch for strike number one. 0-1 count, nobody on base, one out, bottom of the third inning. Takes that one a little bit outside for ball one. 1-1 count. Marcarius takes that one for strike two. 1-2 count. And that one's grounded over to first. Flip over to the pitcher is in time for out number 2. Now coming up to bat, Mac Pickering. And Max steps up to the plate, drives that one to center field on the first pitch. Center fielder ranges over and gets to it in time for out number 3. No hits, no runs, nobody left on base. Heading to the top of the 4th inning, Eagles trail 1-0.
The only consistent factor in identifying a student's success is the role of the teacher. Teaching means identifying not only what is probable or predictable, but imagining what is possible. Growing up in this community, I had so many extraordinary teachers. They encouraged me, inspired me, and challenged me to believe in what's possible.
1-1 count here in the top of the 4th inning. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. Apologize to those of you watching. We had a little bit of technical difficulties there. Otherwise known as the announcer had forgot to unmute the microphone. And that one is a little bit inside for ball number 2. 2-2 count. Two count. That one's in the dirt for ball 3. 3-2 count. Full count right here. Ken Scott at the plate. Payoff pitch upcoming. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Good job there by Austin Huggins. Gets the first out of the inning. Now coming up to bat, Alex Hay.
Number 9, Alex Hay.
Hay steps up to the plate, 0 for 1 here in game 2. I pitch a little bit outside for ball number 1. 1-0 count. That one's low and in the dirt for ball number 2. 2-0 count. A few updates from the MACJC in game number 2. Pearl River leads Jones 2-1 in the 3rd. That one paints the inside corner for strike number 1. Good pitch there from Austin. Try to get you a few more scores here. In the bottom of the 6th in game 2, East Mississippi leads Northeast 5-3. Those of you who follow the MAJC closely would know that a Northeast loss would help out the Eagles quite a bit. 3-1 is now our count. That one is fouled off for strike 2. Full count. And the payoff pitch, grounded foul. That one is foul, and it will remain a full count. And the payoff pitch, swing and a miss for strike number 3. Two up, 2 down. Now coming up to bat,
Number 21, Dakota Kennedy.
Dakota Kennedy. Let's see if we've got a few other scores here from around the MACJC. Hines defeats Colin 4-3 in game 1. Ball 1. Oklahoma defeats Holmes in game 2, 10-8. Gulf Coast defeated Southwest 17-2. Jones came back to beat Pearl River 9-8 in a what appears to be a very thrilling ball game there. That's pretty much all the finals that we have so far on the day. 2-0 count. Make that a 2-1 count. Good pitch there from Austin. Swing and a miss for strike number 2, and Austin has gotten count back even, 2-2. Two count, 2 away, top of the 4th inning. And the pitch, swing and a miss for out number 3. Austin Huggins gets the final out of the inning, And we head to the bottom of the fourth. Eagles trail 1-0.
The power of local. It's real. You know it because you live it. You feel it in your Mississippi communities. A renewal of energy, a resurgence. The power of local builds one small step at a time, like tiny drops of rain that splash together, one after another, to form a mighty river.
Look at this place. Isn't it amazing? This is what happens when people work together across communities and across the state of Mississippi to make something amazing happen.
Economic development makes communities thrive. We keep money local. We reinvest in the men and women who make our communities strong. Through them, we succeed. Through us, they prosper. Friends, neighbors, partners.
History's been made over the last 130 years, but there's more to come. We're just now gaining the momentum that will write the rest of the story that will become the next generation's destiny.
For all our growth, all of our success, we still have so much to look forward to. Our next 130 years are going to be amazing.
Hootie Parker steps up to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom of the fourth for the Eagles. Hootie takes first pitch for strike number one. Tanner Knight has really kind of baffled the Eagles so far here. Eagles have 2 hits so far. And Hootie rips that one to right field. That's got a chance. Going, just short. Hootie gave that one a ride, thought it might get out of here, but it came up about 1.5 feet short for out number one. Now coming up to bat, Case Garner. And Case Garner steps to the plate. Case had a single in his first at bat. That one's high for ball one. 1-0 count. And that one's fouled off for strike number one. 1-1 count. And Case hits that one to deep center field, drifting back at the warning track, and that's 2 long outs right there for the Eagles. Both of those came up about 1 foot short of getting out of the park here. Now coming up to bat, Donovan Shaw. And Donovan Shaw steps to the plate. Donovan flied out to center his first at bat. First pitch a little bit outside for ball one. One-0 count. 2 away, bottom of the fourth inning. And Donovan rips that one to deep left field. That was drifting back, and the left fielder jumps and catches it at the warning track. Another combined 10 feet, and the Eagles would have 3 runs here. Instead, that's 3 quick outs, and we head to the top of the 5th. Eagles trail 1-0.
Move forward with your education today with hands-on workforce training, 2-year degrees, and direct university transfers. Meridian Community College has something for everyone. affordable tuition, and one of the highest graduation rates in the state. We help turn decision-making into forward thinking, because those who move forward never get left behind. Register today. MCC, moving you forward.
And we head to the top of the 5th inning. Austin Huggins still on the mound for the Eagles. First pitch, Eli Harrison, a little bit high for ball 1. 2-0 count. And that one is fisted out into right field. Keegan Westbrook on the run is not going to be able to get to it, and that one will drop into no man's land for a base hit. Not much the Eagles could do right there on that one. That was just hitting to the right spot. Eli Harrison with the base hit. And now coming up to bat, number 25, Evan Keith. Keith is 1 for 1 here in game 2 and has the only RBI so far here in the game. Runner on first, no outs. He might try to lay down a bunt here. Nope. Goes on the pitch and tough break there for the Eagles. He went on the pitch, stopped halfway through. Eagles had him just nailed, but throw got into center field, and that is a tough break there for the Eagles. Could have got the out there, but instead will remain a runner on first with no outs and a 1-0 count. Good breaking pitch there from Austin Huggins for strike 1. 1-1 count. That pitch is a little bit high for ball 2. 2-1 count. Throw over to first, not in time. And the pitch, that one is skied out into right field. Second baseman Tyler Lance goes out, makes the catch for out number 1. Now coming up to bat, Roper Ball. Roper Ball steps up to the plate. He's 0 for 1 here in game 2. Throw over to first, not in time. Huggins making sure the base runner stays close over there. And the pitch, taken right down the middle for strike one. Throw over to first, and it gets away from Gene Torres. That is the third time that this has happened so far here in game two. That is the third time that has happened, and now Warriors have a runner on second with one out. Runner in scoring position, one away. Roper ball at the plate. 0-1 count. Austin Huggins to try to work his way out of this. Ball squares around to bunt. Bunts it foul for strike number two. Oh-2 count. And the pitch. He went around. Oh no. The third strike got away from catcher Donovan Showles, and he tried to make the tag, could not make the tag. Ball got away from him, and now the Warriors have runners on first and second with the top of the lineup coming up, and we will have a mound visit here, and we will take a break.
At Meridian Community College, we believe in teachers. We believe in education. We believe in community. And we believe in results. Teachers provide the education that can change a community, resulting in a better future for all of us. Research clearly shows that no single action improves educational outcomes more than ensuring there is a great teacher in every classroom. That's why Meridian Community College supports the Golden Apple Awards, our wonderful area teachers, and those recognized through this program.
Ryan Cupid stepping up to the plate with runners on first and second and one out here in the top of the fifth inning. Warriors are threatening here in a 1-0 ball game. Austin Huggins remains in the game after the mound visit from Coach Dylan Sudduth. Austin's first pitch is hit through the hole on the right side, and that's going to be a base hit. And we will have bases loaded here as the runner holds at third. Bases will be loaded with one out here in the top of the fifth inning. Warriors are threatening here with the bases loaded. And it looks like Max Sharp will be coming into the game, and he will. We will take a break here for the pitching change. Thank you for watching Meridian Community College Baseball on MCCEagles.com.
Citizens, through Jeff representing them, has probably been what I've considered evolved into the gold standard I use to judge every other bank I've dealt with for the last 17 years.
We started banking with Citizens National Bank in 1970. They've always been consistent. They're always there when we need them, and they've always been willing to teach us and help us as we try to grow our business and understand the banking industry.
A ton of banks out here in the world, and Jeff King and company through the Jackson division, basically anytime I needed a loan, he would drive it up here to me. I mean, I've got bankers here in Yazoo City that never have darkened my door. I mean, why would you want to go anywhere else?
And new pitcher on the mound for the Eagles, Max Sharp. Max 2-0 on the season with a 3.71 ERA. Side armor coming in here in a tough situation. Bases loaded and only 1 out. First pitch right down the middle for strike 1. 0-1 count. One count with 1 away. Bases are loaded. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. Max Sharp coming in looking sharp. And my partner in crime up here, Dunham Shirley, does not appreciate the pun, but I hope all of you listening do. 0-2 count with 1 away. Eagles looking for a ground ball here, hoping to turn a double play. Ooh, that one was mighty close. A little bit outside, ball 1. And we've got a ground ball to Hootie Parker. Hootie goes home with it, gets the force out at home, and that will be out number 2. Good play there from Hootie to get the force out at home. Now coming up to bat, George Fareed. George Fareed stepping up to the plate. Fareed 0 for 2 on the night here in game 2. Big opportunity here. First pitch a little bit high for ball 1. 1-0 count. Bases are still loaded as the Eagles try to work out of the jam here. Eagles looking to get the 3rd out and get back up and try to get some runs. That one's outside for ball 2. 2-0 count. And that pitch taken right down the middle for strike number 1. And the East Central fans do not agree with that call. But if it makes them feel any better, there's been some calls we've disagreed with today. Looked pretty good from up here, but I am seeing that with green shaded glasses, so maybe they have a better view than I do. 2-1 count. That was taken on the outside corner for strike number 2. No disagreements from anybody on that one. 2-2 count. 2 away. Bases are full. And that one is skied out to shortstop Matt Pickering. Left fielder Banks Tolly calls him off and makes the play. Great job there by Max Sharp to work his way out of the jam. 2 hits, 3 runners left on base. Heading to the bottom of the 5th. Eagles trail 1-0.
As I consider my own education, I'm not certain which came first, that I grew to love the teachers who taught my favorite subjects, or if I grew to love the subjects taught by my favorite teachers. Regardless, the ideas are inseparable. I'm forever grateful for educators who invested into me lessons that would last a lifetime.
And we are back here in the bottom of the 5th inning. First pitch, Keegan Westbrook, swing and a miss for strike number 1. And Keegan backs out. Keegan is 0 for 1 here in game 2 with a strikeout. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. (0-2) count, no outs, bottom of the 5th inning. Score 1-0. Warriors with a 1-0 lead over the Eagles. And Keegan hits that one at third. Good play over there at third. Throw over to first. A little bit high. Gets the tag down, though, for out number 1. Keegan hit that one mighty well, but it just went right to third base. Now coming up to bat, Gene Torres. And Gene steps up to the plate. Gene struck out in his first at bat. Gene squares around a bunt, pulls back for strike number 1. Believe that would be the first time all season we'd seen Gene bunt if he had laid that one down. Good idea though, because the corner infielders are playing all the way back. And that's a little dribbler to second base. Throw over to first. Gets away from the first baseman, exactly what the Eagles need. And Gene's going to try to make it to second. It's going to be close. He is safe. Good hustle there from Gene Torres to make it all the way to second there on the throwing error. That is a big break there for the Eagles. Good hustle there by Gene Torres to take advantage of the error there. Now coming to bat, Banks Tolley. Got a mound visit here, so we will take a slight break. Thank you for watching Meridian Community College Baseball on MCCEagles.com.
The only consistent factor in identifying a student's success is the role of the teacher. Teaching means identifying not only what is probable or predictable, but imagining what is possible. Growing up in this community, I had so many extraordinary teachers. They encouraged me, inspired me, and challenged me to believe in what's possible.
And the mound visit is complete. Banks Tolley stepping up to the plate. Banks is 1 for 1 here in game 2. Had a base hit in his first at bat. Gene gets his lead at second. First pitch in the dirt. Good play there by the catcher to block that one up. Real nice play to keep Gene from advancing to third. And it's now a 1-0 count to Banks. Banks Tolley has really stepped up for the Eagles over these last few games after the injury to Davis Ferguson. Come through in the clutch for the Eagles. And Banks hits it on the ground to second. Advances Gene over to third. That will be out number 2. Now coming up to bat for the Eagles, Tyler Lance. And Tyler Lance will step up to the plate here with a runner on third. Takes the first pitch for strike number 1. Eagles looking to get Gene in from third any way possible. And that was a little bit outside for ball 1. 1-1 count. One count. Gene gets his lead at third. That one's outside for ball number 2. 2-1 count. And the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike number 2. 2-2 count, 2 away, bottom of the 5th inning. Eagles looking to try to put a run on the board here and tie things up. That one's outside, gets away from the catcher. Great play back there behind the plate. Wow, what a play by Alex Hay to stop that from getting past him. I thought for sure that was getting to the backstop. That's nothing but a just sheer determination play right there. And the payoff pitch upcoming. And Tyler skies it to right. And that will go for out number 3. Eagles leave 1 on base. Heading to the top of the 6th, Eagles trail 1-0.
Move forward with your education today with hands-on workforce training, 2-year degrees, and direct university transfers. Meridian Community College has something for everyone. Affordable tuition and one of the highest graduation rates in the state. We help turn decision-making into forward thinking because those who move forward never get left behind. Register today. MCC, moving you forward.
And Ken Scott to lead things off here. First pitch hit on the ground to Mac Pickering. Throw over. What a pick by Gene Torres. Gene the Glove Torres over there at first base. Great pick, and that will be out number 1. Great pick over there at first. Good play there by Mac at short to retire Ken Scott. Now coming to bat, Alex Hay. Max's first pitch a little bit high for ball 1. 1-0 count. And that pitch taken a little bit high for ball 2. 2-0 count. Count here. 1 away. Top of the 6th inning. That one is fouled off for strike number 1. 2-1 count. Ground ball to Gene Torres over at first. And look at Gene the Glove Torres go over there for out number 2. Now coming up to bat, Dakota Kennedy. Kennedy 1 for 2 here in game 2. First pitch paints the outside corner for strike 1. A 1 count. What a breaking pitch right there. Just doesn't make its way back across the plate though. 1-1 count. That one paints the outside corner for strike number 2. Max Sharp looking good out there on the mound. Just had a low plane fly over here at Skaggs Field. Made quite a bit of noise. Swing and a miss for out number 3. Max Sharp taking care of business. As we head to the bottom of the 6th, Eagles trail 1-0.
Citizens, through Jeff representing them, has probably been what I've considered evolved into the gold standard I use to judge every other bank I've dealt with for the last 17 years.
We started banking with Citizens National Bank in 1970. They've always been consistent. They're always there when we need them, and they've always been willing to teach us and help us as we try to grow our business and understand the banking industry.
A ton of banks out here in the world, and Jeff King and company through the Jackson division, basically anytime I needed a loan, he would drive it up here to me. I mean, I've got bankers here in Yazoo City that never have darkened my door. I mean, why would you want to go anywhere else?
And we are back here in the bottom of the 6th inning with the Eagles trailing 1-0. Marcarius Lee to lead things off. First pitch outside for ball number 1. 1-0 count. Eagles looking to get something going here in the bottom of the 6th. Time is running out. This is a 7-inning game. Ooh. Honestly, not sure what was wrong with that pitch. Must have been a little bit low. 3-0 count. Eagles looking to get base runners any way possible here. A walk would be exactly what the Eagles need. Base hits, hit by pitch, any way possible. That's right down the middle for strike number 1. Three-one count. And that one's fouled off, and it'll be a full count, 3-2. Full count to Marcarius Lee. And the payoff pitch. And that one is fouled off down the first baseline. And it will remain a full count. He's just a little bit late on this one. Full count, payoff pitch upcoming. And he takes it high for ball number 4. Exactly what the Eagles needed, a base runner to get things started here. Now coming up to bat, Mac Pickering. Mac Pickering steps up to the plate. Mac has a walk here in game 1. First pitch, in game 2, I apologize. First pitch taken high for ball 1. 1-0 count. Looks like the Warriors have someone starting to stretch down in the bullpen. Can't quite get a number. That one's taken inside. Ball 2. 2-0 count.
It wasn't so bad, but it was just like they needed somebody from Ivy League up there, even though the parents were up there. They needed MCC people up there. Well, it's a $400 check next semester, next year.
Throw over to first, not in time.
He said they should be ready tomorrow.
2-0 count.
That's what we're going with tomorrow, Friday.
And Mac fouls that one back for strike number 1. 2-1 count. And looks like there will be a few more people going to warm up down in the East Central bullpen. I believe that's number 19 loosening up right now. And Mac Pickering with the base hit to right field. And that will give the Eagles runners on first and second with no outs. Eagles looking to rally here in the 6th. Now coming up to bat, Hootie Parker.
At Meridian Community College, we believe in teachers. We believe in education. We believe in community. And we believe in results. Teachers provide the education that can change a community, resulting in a better future for all of us. Research clearly shows that no single action improves educational outcomes more than ensuring there is a great teacher in every classroom. That's why Meridian Community College supports the Golden Apple Awards, our wonderful area teachers, and those recognized through this program.
And Hootie Parker will step to the plate here. Takes the first pitch, low in the dirt for ball number 1.
Tyler Lance coming up with the big single in the first game. Third base all through high school.
Hootie steps back up to the plate. 1-0 count. Takes that one low in the dirt. Gets away from the catcher, but not far enough for anybody to advance. That was one of those hard ones to read right there from second base. As fast as Marcarius Lee is, he probably could have gotten there, but with no outs, you don't risk that kind of thing. You don't take that chance. You play station to station here, trying to produce a run. 2-0 count to Hootie. And Hootie Skies, that one looks like it's going to get out of play, and it is. 2-1 count. Eagles need Hootie Parker to come through out here like he has so many times for the Eagles this season. He's come up big. Looks like the Warriors have a lefty side armor down in the bullpen. I cannot get a number on him. Looks like number 20. Thanks to my man Tucker Atkinson up here in the booth for seeing that one for me. Chance Shepard looks to be warming up in the bullpen. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. Hootie was just a tad late on that one. The Eagles looking for the big hit here. Tied up, potentially take the lead heading into the 7th. And the 2-2 pitch. That one's outside, ball 3. 3-2 count. Full count to Hootie here. Payoff pitch upcoming. And the 3-2 pitch is fouled back. Hootie's battling up there, staying alive. Hootie Parker, one of the team captains up right here. You can come through with the clutch at bat. And the payoff pitch. And Hootie skies it out to shallow right. That might drop in, that might drop in, that might drop in. It does not drop in. What hustle out there in right field. What a play there. Ken Scott covered at least 75 yards, it seemed like, right there. Wow. Great hustle. Case Garner coming up to bat with runners on first and second and 1 out. Case Garner stepping up to the plate. Case Garner at the plate, 1 out. Runners on first and second for the Eagles. That pitch is outside for ball 1. One 0 count, 1 away. Bottom of the 6th inning. Eagles trail 1-0. Throw back to second is not in time. Mighty close, but not quite in time. Let's give a shout out here to Miss Lori McLean, academic advisor, tuning in with us on MCCEagles.com. Thank you for tuning in, Miss Lori. 1-0 count, 1 away. Case Garner at the plate. Eagles looking desperately to get a run in here to get this thing tied. 1-0 count. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Especially in game 1, it's still too hot for parents to want to go take their kids on running. Kids will only if it can. Right.
1-1 pitch upcoming. And that one is fouled back for strike number 2. One 2 count. Case Garner at the plate. 1-2 count, upcoming here to Case Garner. Throw back to second, that has to be a balk. Wow. That certainly looked a little different there, but not called, so there we go. 1-2 pitch. Case takes that one outside for ball number 2. 2-2 count. Two count, one away. And Case hits that one too. That's going to be a base hit. Marcarius Lee's going to come around. We're going to have a play at the plate. No, we will not, and it is tied. Case Garner comes through with the clutch hit, and we are tied up here at Skaggs Field on a base hit from Case Garner. Eagles have now tied it here in the bottom of the 6th inning with Donovan Shows coming up to bat. Donovan Shows stepping up to the plate. Donovan hits the first one. Oh, good play over there at first. And it's thrown away. It's thrown away. And the Eagles will score on the error. Eagles will take a 2-1 lead on a throwing error, and we have now taken the lead heading here in the bottom of the 6th with 2 outs. Donovan Shows made contact, and folks, make contact, good things can happen. Eagles have now taken a 2-1 lead with Keegan Westbrook coming up to the plate. Swing and a miss for strike number 1. Oh, 1 count to Keegan. Eagles looking for an insurance run here. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. Oh, 2 count, 2 outs. Eagles now with the 2-1 lead. Knight shaking off the pitch here. Keegan calls timeout. That pitch outside for ball 1. 1-2 count. That one's in the dirt for ball 2. 2-2 count. And Keegan steps back up to the plate with a 2-2 count, 2 away, bottom of the 6th inning. That one's outside for ball 3. Full count. Case Garner gets the lead over at third. Case had the big hit here in the inning to tie things up. Actually, let's be honest, Mac Pickering had a big hit as well here in the inning. Marcarius Lee led the inning off with a walk. Everybody did what they needed to do. Get out, ball! Get out! Get out of here! Goal! Keegan Westbrook with the 2-run homer to give the Eagles the 4-1 lead. Going, going, going. And we will have a pitching change here, and we will take a break. Thank you for watching Meridian Community College Baseball on MCCEagles.com.
The power of local. It's real. You know it because you live it. You feel it in your Mississippi communities. A renewal of energy, a resurgence. The power of local builds one small step at a time, like tiny drops of rain that splash together, one after another, to form a mighty river.
Look at this place. Isn't it amazing? This is what happens when people work together across communities and across the state of Mississippi to make something amazing happen.
Economic development makes communities thrive. We keep money local. We reinvest in the men and women who make our communities strong. Through them, we succeed. Through us, they prosper. Friends, neighbors, partners.
History's been made over the last 130 years, but there's more to come. We're just now gaining the momentum that will write the rest of the story that will become the next generation's destiny.
For all our growth, all of our success, we still have so much to look forward to. Our next 130 years are going to be amazing.
And we are back. Gene Torres stepping up to the plate. And that one is skied into right field. And that will be out number 3. We head to the top of the 7th. Eagles looking for 3 more outs. Eagles lead 4-1. And we're back here to the top of the 7th with Braden Forsyth in to pitch. First pitch, swing, foul back for strike 1. And that one's high and outside for ball number 1. 1-1 count. Yeah. 1-1 count. A little bit high for ball 2. 2-1 count. And that one's high for ball 3. 3-1 count. Eagles trying to get the final 3 outs here without any damage being done.
So it's during the break, it just flashes up on the screen. Just between innings.
And that is ball 4. That is not what the Eagles needed right there.
Number 25, Evan Keith.
Now coming to bat, Evan Keith.
I've heard there's a chance he's going to get drafted and not come back.
First pitch gets the inside corner for strike number 1.
They said he had offers from all in his senior year till he broke his like elbow.
0-1 count. No outs. Runner on first. Top of the 7th inning. Eagles looking to get the final 3 outs here. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. A little bit inside, ball 1, 1-2 count.
Have you seen what the tweets going up? Yeah. I found the way they imposed this earlier.
1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And we have the first out here in the top of the 7th inning.
Number 4, Roper Ball.
Now coming to bat, Roper Ball. One away. That pitch paints the outside corner for strike number 1. Let's go on and get a ground ball here. Let's roll it and finish this thing out. 0-1 count. 1 away. Top of the 7th inning. That one paints the inside corner for strike number 2. That one's outside. Ball 1, 1-2 count.
We thought you had the back flip. We watched the back flip on the live stream. I'll grab it from the stream. Yeah. Your dad said grab it from the stream too. I was like, oh, I didn't see it.
Swing and a miss for out number 3. Out number 2, I apologize. Got a little bit ahead of myself. I wanted to be out number 3 bad. Now coming up to bat, Ryan Cupid. First pitch, strike number 1. 0-1 count, 2 away, top of the 7th inning. Eagles looking to finish things out here. Strike number 2. And Braden Forsyth has got the 0-2 advantage here. We can close things out here and send the Eagles to a doubleheader come Friday against Copiah Lincoln Community College. And the 0-2 pitch. Outside, ball 1. Wasted a pitch there, trying to get into reach. Eagles trying to close this out right here, get the doubleheader sweep, improve to 16-10 in MAC JC play. Ground ball to second base, off the pitcher's mound, throw over to first, in time, and the Eagles will win. 4-1 will be your final score as we finish out the regular season home finale. We thank you for tuning in today. We hope to have a broadcast for you next week. We will let you know if we will or not. We thank you for tuning in tonight. Eagles win, Eagles win, Eagles win. This is Patrick Lovett signing off. Good night and go Eagles.